Now look, today we're diving into the latest drama with Brittany Renner, NBA player PJ Washington, and also Brittany Renner's mother. Now, what started as a routine custody exchange for their son turned into a viral, heated confrontation that has the internet buzzing. And trust me, this one has layers. I'm talking about family tension, money disputes, and some very bold words caught on camera. Look, y'all sit back and relax and stay until the end of this episode because we about to dive right in. Welcome back to another episode of Eyes Low, Belly Full. As y'all know, this marks episode 135. Now, for those who do not know, Brittany Renner and PJ Washington share a son together, Paul Jermaine Washington III, and their co-parenting relationship has been rocky for a while, with public disputes surfacing online multiple times. And now PJ Washington is married to Alicia Chanel, and the family dynamics is clearly strained. Now, this new incident took place during what should have been a simple custody handoff. According to reports, the child began crying and resisting when PJ came to pick him up. And Brittany pointed out that this wasn't the first time. It was actually the third time that her son reacted like this. And she warned PJ that if, their son continued to react like this, she was going to start recording future exchanges. And that's where things got messy. PJ was clearly frustrated and he said the word "suck my d." He said it under his breath a little bit, but Brittany Renner's mother was recording the whole interaction. So she kind of heard what he said and she asked him to repeat himself. And he said, "I didn't stutter. Suck my d." You feel what I'm saying? And Mama Renner made a response that was kind of unexpected. She clapped back by saying, "If you had one, I probably would." You feel me? Then she got into pointing out his financial priorities and everything like that. I mean, she accused PJ of spending over $100,000 on his wife and claiming that, their son only had $11,000 in his bank account or something like that. That's crazy. How the hell you accuse somebody of spending a certain amount of money on their own wife? I don't understand that. Like, I don't know if they expecting him to pay the goddamn mortgage, fund their lifestyle and all types of other stuff, but you feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm quite sure that he's making his monthly payments on time.
Okay, hold on, pause. This is what we're not doing. So every time that he does this, I'm gonna record this. Because that's not okay. I'm just letting you know. No, the thing is, this is the third time he's done it. This is the third time he's done it. He doesn't want to go with you. So actually show up and do something then with him. Because he does this every time. No, it's not. No, it's not. It ain't because anybody babies him. You gonna give him his bag and stuff?
That's terrible. 3 weeks in a row.
Yeah, no, it's not that at all. No, it's not. No, yeah, I will. But I'm telling you right now, every single time you come here and he cries, we're gonna record that. Man, it's up with me. Just know that it's up.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
I didn't stutter.
I didn't hear you say it again.
Suck my dick.
If you had one, maybe I would.
Weird ass bitch.
Pussy ass
Hey, you
bitch.
wish I would,
Pussy
bitch.
ass. What the fuck you looking at?
Ass out my way, bitch.
Get your bitch ass out my driveway, ho.
Bitch, you don't pay for shit.
Fuck you. You don't pay for shit either. $170,000 to your hoe, but $11,000 in your son's bank account. $11,000 in your son's bank account, but $170 for that
You don't
bitch.
got shit in your
Get out the
bank
car.
account.
Get out the car. Get out the car. Come on.
Now, you already know, once the footage hit social media, it blew up. Some people came to Brittany's mom's defense, basically saying that she was standing up for her daughter and her grandson. But others felt like her approach was too harsh, too public, and only made the situation worse. And this has sparked a bigger conversation online about family boundaries. Should grandparents step in during disputes like this, or should they let the parents handle it, even when emotions are high? And of course, the money angle got a lot of people talking too. Child support, financial responsibility, and who really provides for the child. All those topics came up or resurfaced online.
The funniest thing about the whole Brittany Renner situation where she's beefing with her baby daddy is that I would be willing to bet that throughout the course of her career, if you can call it that, there was probably a many a men who were spending money on her that they could have been spending on their children, and that sort of behavior was never an issue with her until she found herself the baby mama. Now all of a sudden everybody needs to have their priorities in check. Now all of a sudden there's an issue with men spending money on hoes. Like, girl, please. You're sitting out here screaming at the top of your lungs that he spent $170,000 on his hoe, but there's only $11,000 in y'all's son's bank account. Meanwhile, that hoe is his wife that he's married to and has multiple children with, and the son who's only got $11,000 is 4. Not to mention the fact that word on the curb is he also allegedly pays $2,500 a month in child support. So $11,000 in a bank account, $2,500 a month in child support, and that's still not enough for a 4-year-old? Like, no, sis. I think what you meant to say was that it's not enough for you, because you cannot convince me you're not dipping into those funds. And then you're sitting out here trying to make this big spectacle about your son crying and trying to make it seem like your son's only crying because he has to go with his father, but then you also simultaneously made 0 attempts to soothe your son. And to be completely honest, I'm not making no accusations, this is just my opinion, but it kind of looked to me like Brittany and her mama were in that house riling that baby up before he even got there. Because believe it or not, babies and kids can tell when they're in like a tense, high stress situation. And so if you and your mama were already in the house getting hype and talking shit because you knew he was over there, I wouldn't be surprised if the baby started to cry. And a mother or a father or just a loved one in general who was genuinely concerned about the child being overwhelmed and worked up would have attempted to soothe said child. But you see, in my opinion, it didn't seem as though there was a genuine concern for the child being upset. There seemed to be a genuine concern in getting a video that you could post online to demonize this man, because what you're really upset about is the fact that he's providing his wife with the lifestyle that you thought you were going to get by having his baby. Because truthfully, it came across as though when you were convinced that you had found another way to secure the bag and secure the lifestyle by laying up under Kevin Gates cosplaying a conservative woman, you didn't seem to have an issue with the arrangement. But now that that situation's fell through, now all of a sudden you need to be online beefing with your baby daddy because he doesn't do enough and he doesn't provide enough money. It genuinely reminds me of that light-skinned girl, I can't even think of her name right now, but the baby's baby mama, the one that he put out on live, the one who made the whole song about how he liked her better because she was light-skinned and so on and so forth. Yeah, that bitch thought she was bigger than the program, and it is a hard pill to swallow when you realize that you were not.
Now, at the core of all this, you got a young child stuck in the middle of a very public, a very tense co-parenting situation. While the back and forth makes for viral content, it also highlights the challenges a lot of parents face when co-parenting after a breakup, especially when money and new relationships are involved. And when family members like Brittany's mom jump into the mix, it can add protection and support, but it can also add more fuel to the fire. And it's a reminder of how custody exchanges, which should be, routine and drama-free, can turn into battlegrounds, especially when emotions and history is involved. Now, I want to hear what y'all think about this situation. Was Brittany's mom right for jumping in and defending her daughter? Or did she cross the line and make things worse? Go ahead and let me know in the comments below. And if this video resonated with you, go ahead and hit that like button. Give me a thumbs up and also subscribe and hit that bell notification for more episodes. I'm going to catch y'all in the next one. Peace.